4 in a row. 7 on the season. Noah Gragson, baby. How about that? Let's go! Yes! Noah Gragson wins at Texas, and this is some big freaking redemption for 2020. Because remember, he had that race won. He had his spot in the final four won after, locked in. All he had to do was make it through 3 and 4, and he gets loose and loses it to Harrison Burton. So this is redemption in my book for that race. And what a way to kick off the playoffs for the Xfinity Series. Noah Gragson locks himself into the next round, gets another win, gets another, 5 playoff points, I believe. Just, he doesn't have to worry about Talladega and the Roval anymore. And that's huge, considering that if he didn't win today, I'd almost imagine going into the Roval that Gibbs would potentially try and take him out after what happened at Bristol. But regardless of that, what's up, guys? It's me back with another video. And I'm back with my 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series Texas race review. This was an amazing race. I shouldn't say amazing. It was all right. It had its moments, and it had two pretty damn impactful wrecks that will shake up the playoff field. And we'll get to how that shaped out a little later. But anyway, Brandon Jones gets the pole. Ty Gibbs, Bailey Curry, Akinori Ogata, Tommy Joe Martins, Stephen Parsons, JJ Yeley, David Starr to the back for unapproved adjustments. Garrett Smithley for an engine change. And Brandon Jones loses it on the apron, loses it to the apron in turn 1, somehow saves it and keeps it from going back up the racetrack and wrecking people. And the race remains green. And unfortunately for Parker Reslaf, he has issues early. Caution comes out for Jeffrey Earnhardt, hitting the inside wall pretty hard as he's done. Mayer gets loose in turns 1 and 2, makes a little contact with Landon Castle, gets into the wall a little bit later. Issues for CJ McLaughlin early. Tire goes down. He goes for a spin. Caution comes out. John Hunter Nemechek just misses his pit box and has to back up into it. And Danny Hemrick takes the stage 1 win. Allgaier 2nd, Austin Hill 3rd, Gragson 4th, Allmendinger 5th, Berry 6th, Nemechek 7th, Sieg 8th, Gibbs 9th, and Kyle Weatherman in 10th. Gragson, at this point, had to return to pit road to make sure all his lug nuts were tight. So, yeah. And both he and Austin Hill were reporting vibrations. Caution comes out for David Starr during stage 2. He has a tire go down, gets in the wall. And under this caution, Jeremy Clements' car shut off. Went from one gear to another, and the engine just collapsed. Not literally, because then it would have fallen out on the racetrack. But he had to get pushed by a truck to pit road. They would take it behind the wall to replace the battery, but they couldn't figure out what the issue was, and unfortunately, that would end his day, which sucks big time. And Josh Berry got an uncontrolled tire penalty here as well. Nick Sanchez gets loose, keeps from spinning. Akinori Ogata goes for a spin late in stage 2, but the race stays green, and AJ Allmendinger takes the stage 2 victory. Gragson 2nd, Nemechek 3rd, Hemrick 4th, Gibbs 5th, Hill 6th, Allgaier 7th, Sieg 8th, Jones 9th, and Mayer 10th. So most of the playoff field got stage points in either or both stages. Off the dome, I think the only ones that didn't get stage points either way, Clements obviously, and Castle didn't get any either. If somebody else didn't, let me know in the comments. But those are the only two that I can see off the top of my head. So at this point, Yeley potentially lost power steering. We get a caution for Akinori Ogata. Clements' day is unfortunately done. And we get another caution for a big wreck on the backstretch in turns 3 and 4. Castle, Allmendinger, Brandon Brown, Ryan Sieg, Stephen Parsons, others involved. Brown gets tagged barely by Allmendinger. He corrects it, turns into Castle, and the wreck ensues. Unfortunately, Castle's day would be done. Brown, his day would end later with a DVP because he actually had a series of cautions happen on restarts here, which prolonged things for people who were on the DVP. because you have to like make like a full like lap or a couple laps or whatever before NASCAR figures that whole thing out, and that wouldn't happen for a little bit. So speaking of which, next restart, next caution, big wreck on the backstretch after the restart. Hill, Gragson, Nemechek go three wide into turns 1 and 2. Allgaier kind of forced the issue, make it four wide, and Nemechek pushing hard going into coming out of the corner. He just loses it, gets into Allgaier. They both get into the wall, and then big wreck happens, as a result. Jones gets into Allgaier. Hemrick spins off contact with Creed and hits the inside wall. Jones takes a big hit from behind from Brendan Poole. Joe Grab Jr. got involved. Alex LeBay was involved. Small damage for Sam Mayer. Mason Massey involved. Weatherman involved. Josh Williams involved. Allgaier, Hemrick, Poole, Jones, Nemechek, Dunn. Massey ended up being out of the race. Williams as well. I think LeBay finished. I'm not 100% certain. I know Graf did. He finished in the top 20, a few laps down. Um, yeah, and then Weatherman, he was in the garage, wasn't officially out. But regardless, uh, and then Austin Hill gets loose in turns 1 and 2 after the restart, keeps it out of the wall. Then we get a caution for Garrett Smithley. Had some help from Kyle Weatherman. Snyder with a little bit of damage from Smithley. And as I mentioned before, Brandon Brown, DVP, done for the day. Nick Sanchez with a save. AJ Allmendinger in the final couple of laps with a right front tire issue. And I'm just sitting here, as soon as they said on broadcast, I'm like, okay, Noah, you need to go get the white flag now. Because if Allmendinger fucking screws you out of this win, I swear to God, he would not. Noah Gragson takes the white flag. Race finishes green. He wins at Texas. Fourth in a row. Seventh on the season. 4 wins in a row, tying Sam R's all-time Xfinity Series win streak from 1983. They're the only drivers to do it. Of course, Kyle Larson almost pulled this off last year until Pocono happened. Lost the tire into the final corner, and Bowman took the win from him. I believe a couple of other Cup drivers have in recent years have come close, but just haven't been able to get it done. And now Noah Gragson gets it done in the Xfinity Series. And reminder, he'll be in the Cup Series next year with Petty GMS. So, this is incredible, man. This is legitimately incredible. Like, holy flying fuck. Like, I love this, man. I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. Because, I mean, look, from everything like we've seen this year with him, everybody's going to bring up the Road America thing. And, emotions ran high after that. Gregson's had his moments where he's just made boneheaded decisions. Road America was a big one. There was, in reality, there was really no reason for him to do what he did in turning another driver in the part of the track that he did it at. Like, if you're going to do that, you push him into the corner. Don't dump him on one of the faster straightaways on a fucking road course, no less. Like, goddamn. And then, then there was the DQ out of a top 5 finish in New Hampshire the following week, which sucked. But this year has felt special in a way because, like, while that's a blemish on his season, you go all the way back to the beginning of the year. He started out the season with amazing consistency with top 5 and top 10 finishes, had a win early, and then gets another win down the road. I believe, he went Talladega, and then just this later part of the season, he just goes off. Like, again, like 4 wins in a row. I believe 6 wins like the last 9 races or something like that, give or take. 6, 9, nice. He has had so much momentum as of late, and again, like I said earlier, I don't think the win streak continues because even though he won Talladega earlier this year, it's fucking Talladega. and then there's the Roval, but he's now locked into the next round. He does not have to worry about either one of these next two races. And we go into the round of 8. You got tracks like Martinsville and Homestead. Both, I mean, Homestead last year, y'all remember what happened. He had that fucking race won until David Starr lost a tire right the fuck in front of him. Well, kind of right in front of him. He was in his line. And that ended up allowing Maya Snyder to get his first career win. So Gragson got redemption for Texas 2020 here today. Can he get redemption for Homestead Miami 2021 in the next round? And potentially go to Phoenix to win the title. How fucking awesome would that be? Dead ass. That would be fucking incredible. Um, I can just already picture right now if Gregson has to puke after winning at Phoenix, just watch him do it like when he gets presented the trophy or something. I don't know. But anyway, what a win for Noah Gragson today. Um, just absolutely incredible. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. I seriously cannot say that enough. I just, let's fucking go, bro. This is incredible. This is incredible. 4 in a row, man. 4 in a row. Amazing. So, with all of that being said, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. Make sure you use code ANJJ for $5 off and orders of $30 or more at Circuit Diecast. And I will catch you all next time. Peace.